What if I told you that just one touch, lasting less than 3 seconds, can make a woman feel emotionally connected to you for hours? And most men have no idea which touches make her fall for them or push her away forever. Today, I'm going to reveal the 7 touches that change everything. And number 5 is almost unfair. Welcome to Love Psychology, where we dive into the secrets of attraction, connection, and understanding women on a deeper level. Today, we're exploring 7 powerful touches that can make a mature woman feel emotionally connected to you like never before. A simple touch, even one that lasts less than 3 seconds, can flood a woman's brain with enough oxytocin to make her feel emotionally connected to you for hours. This isn't romantic fluff, it's pure neuroscience. Yet, most men have no clue which touches spark that response, and which ones make a woman quietly decide she won't see you again. Today, I'm going to share the 7 touches that can completely change how she feels. And number 5, it's almost unfair. Here's something rarely said out loud. A mature woman doesn't fall for words anymore. She's heard every compliment, read every flattering text, sat through countless candlelit dinners where men tried too hard to say the right thing. Words stopped impressing her a long time ago. What actually moves her, what opens the heart she's guarded for years, is far more primal. Touch. But not just any touch, not the clumsy, movie-inspired kind. I mean intentional, psychologically powerful touches that speak in ways words cannot. Touches that say safety, confidence, tenderness, and desire, without you uttering a single word. Before I share all 7, a warning. 2 of these touches are so subtle, you might dismiss them. But don't. Mature women have said these gestures make them feel things they can't even describe. And number 7? It's so powerful that therapists sometimes recommend it for couples on the verge of splitting. The first touch is the slow lower back guide. This isn't just polite behavior. The lower back is densely packed with nerve endings connected to the brain's emotional centers. A slow, warm hand here, guiding her through a door or a crowd, sends a signal that bypasses logic. Too fast and it feels awkward. Too heavy and it feels controlling. But slow, steady, confident pressure says, I see you. I'm here, triggering a protective bonding response. Oxytocin floods her system, and she begins to associate your presence with calm. For a woman used to carrying the world on her shoulders, this single gesture can feel more intimate than 100 roses. The second touch is the 2-handed handhold. This is not casual handholding. Take one of her hands, then cradle it with your other hand, maybe during a vulnerable conversation or a quiet moment. This creates bilateral stimulation, a neurological signal that says, I am fully present. Therapists use similar techniques in EMDR therapy to process emotional trauma. For a mature woman who has likely experienced men physically present but mentally absent, this gesture feels revolutionary. She feels seen, safe, and truly attended to, something she may have stopped expecting. Touch 3 is the forehead press. Gently resting your forehead against hers, eyes closed naturally, letting your breathing align, is surprisingly intimate. Dr. Sue Johnson, an expert in adult attachment, explains that small bonding moments like this activate attachment systems, much like a mother's touch in infancy. This touch requires vulnerability and slows everything down. For a woman with high emotional walls, it's a quiet, powerful invitation to closeness without demands or words. The fourth touch is the back of the neck gesture. The nape is incredibly sensitive and vulnerable, full of nerve endings that trigger both arousal and trust at once, a rare combination. A gentle touch here communicates confidence without aggression, desire without desperation, and familiarity without assumption. For a mature woman, this touch instantly signals awareness, attentiveness, and emotional sophistication, making it one of the most potent ways to connect. Timing matters with this one. You can't just meet a woman and grab the back of her neck. That's not romance. It's a fast track to disaster. This touch only works after trust has been built. It's a step in a progression, not a shortcut, and a mature woman recognizes that instantly. Touch number 5, the one I said was almost unfair, is the thumb stroke. Let me explain, because this is where touch becomes truly fascinating. Imagine you're already holding her hand or resting your hand on her arm, shoulder, or knee. Without drawing attention, your thumb slowly glides back and forth over her skin. Small, gentle, rhythmic strokes. You don't announce it. You don't look down. You just do it while continuing your conversation. For a mature woman who's been in relationships where affection was absent or performative, that gentle thumb stroke feels effortless. She senses it's not calculated. It's just who you are. That tiny, unconscious gesture communicates tenderness far more than grand gestures ever could. It's understated, but it makes her feel seen, chosen, and understood. Touch 6 is what I call the silent pull. Without a word, you reach over and draw her closer. Arm around her shoulder, hand at her waist, closing the space between you. No announcement, no pressure, just movement. This works because of a principle in attachment theory called proximity seeking. One hallmark of secure bonding is the instinct to reduce distance between people. When you pull her close naturally, you're saying, "I want you near me." For a mature woman, this is powerful. Many have spent years feeling they had to earn closeness or affection. She's been in situations where intimacy was conditional, given only when others wanted something. But this touch isn't about performance or expectation. It says she's wanted just for being herself. That quiet gesture rewrites years of learned caution and makes her feel truly seen. It's enough to melt even a confident, self-sufficient woman. Finally, touch number 7, the long hold hug, is the most psychologically potent of all. Not a quick squeeze, not a casual side hug. I mean a full, chest-to-chest hug lasting at least 20 seconds. Research in psychoneuroendocrinology shows that hugs of this length release oxytocin and lower cortisol, literally reducing stress. Her heart slows, blood pressure drops, and her nervous system shifts into a state of rest, where emotional openness and bonding are possible. These 7 touches are backed by science, psychology, and the lived experiences of women who know what real connection feels like. They don't require money, status, or perfect timing. They require awareness, intention, and presence. But knowing them is only half the battle. A mature woman will send signals of her own, subtle and consistent signs showing she wants closeness. Most men miss them entirely. So there you have it, the 7 touches that can truly change how a mature woman feels about you. Each one is simple, subtle, and backed by science, but the real power comes from being aware, present, and intentional. It's not about money, status, or grand gestures. It's about slowing down, connecting, and showing her, without words, that she's seen, safe, and wanted. Remember, these touches aren't tricks. They're ways to create genuine connection. Use them with care, respect, and patience, and you'll see just how deeply a woman can respond when she feels truly understood and valued. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss these insights. And drop the word connection in the comments to let me know you enjoyed this video and are ready to master the art of truly understanding women. Thanks for watching Love Psychology.